Good morning, everybody. Today's scripture message comes from Genesis chapter 45, verse 5b and verse 7. For God sent me before you to preserve life, and God sent me before you to preserve a posterity for you in the earth and to save your lives by a great deliverance. I call this one God's plan. This is the story about Joseph in Genesis, who had the nice coat that his dad made for him, and his brothers got jealous of a dream that he had. He had a dream that they were going to bow down, to him. And so his brothers got upset, made a plot, put him in a pit. First they ran from him, and then when he found them, they took off his coat, put him in a pit. Then they sold him into slavery. Then he ended up in jail, and he was a dreamer. Joseph was a dreamer. So Joseph had a dream that got him delivered from jail, and he became Pharaoh's right-hand man. And then poverty and a famine came over the land, and his brothers had to come to him for food. I call this one God's plan because when I reflect on it and reflect on my life, I think it was part of my forgiveness plan. I think about how I got here to Baton Rouge. I had been struggling with forgiving myself for why I left Louisiana in the first place. And then this story came to me and just reminded me that, Felicia, it's all in God's plan. Stop beating yourself up. Stop blaming yourself for the past. It's all in God's plan. So my message is, no matter where we go or what we go through, and no matter how we got to where we are, when we embrace God's plan, it's all in God's plan. And I'm telling myself, Felicia, embrace your new journey and watch God work for you and for others. So that is what I'm doing. I am embracing this new journey. To be honest, I had been fighting it, y'all. I have been fighting it. Y'all know I analyze things. So I had put it in the blender and grind it up and pureed it and trying to drink it down and swallow it. And, okay, God, why? And then this story about Joseph is in my forgiveness plan. And Joseph didn't blame his brothers. He didn't, he reminded them, yes, this is your brother Joseph that you put in a pit, that you sold, into slavery. Not to make them feel bad, but just so they recognize who he is. Because it had been 20 years. So I had to think, of course, I left Louisiana 21 years ago, and it just really relayed to home, this message. So I'm looking forward to embracing God's plan. For me, it was his plan that I left, and it's his plan that I return home after 21 years. I love y'all, family. I'm looking forward to enjoying this new journey with all of y'all. Be blessed and be a blessing. Love y'all. Bye.